beautiful stuff.
All right. Hey, and welcome to the first installment of Let's Talk with Tyrell and Antoneo. I'm Antonio.
And I'm Tyrell.
So, the concept of this is really just to talk about random shit from two unknowns and giving our world our point of view about stupid shit and everything and important shit. So I guess each time we come to you, we're going to have a specific topic. And with that, we will spend as long as we can talking trash about that one particular topic. But when I say trash, it means junk, valid points, invalid points, making funny comments, all that kind of crap.
And some of the people that got to do with it.
What?
Some of the people that have to do with that trash and bullshit. I won't give any names, but I'll give you enough information for you to know if I'm talking about you.
Oh, you going personal?
Just a little bit.
I think you're a little addicted right now.
Just a lot of bit of that. Just a lot of bit of that.
You big mad, a little mad.
Just a lot of bit of that.
We're not going to stick to the level.
That's why you don't give anybody's name.
We're going to keep it very E and very the view and very the real and very the talk.
I ain't none of them bitches.
Not yet. Nobody knew the fuck who Jimmy Mine was until she got on the damn real. I sure was like that.
I knew who she was.
I mean, the bitch is pretty as shit, but I know who the fuck she was.
Oh gosh.
Like, what is she famous for?
She's been on shows. She's hosted other shows before.
Has she really?
Yeah.
The girl's gorgeous. That's never.
But she makes money. I mean, she's been on like reality TV and shit like that too.
Oh. I mean, again, I guess because with all the rest of the cast that's up there, they have names. Like, it's what? Tamara Mowry that's on there? Or Tia? One of the Mowry twins. I think it's Tamara.
Tia?
I think it's Tamara.
One of them. Yeah. Hey, shout out to the Mowrys. All of y'all.
I watch all your movies, all 62 on the Food Network.
Oh, God.
My favorite was Twitches, by the way. I love Twitches.
Yeah, that was a good movie. Check it out on Netflix.
I'm just going to do that. We ain't get paid to promote, so bitch, don't do that.
I'm going to check that out on Netflix.
Yeah, I'm going to watch it.
What can we just say hey to Tia and Tamara?
Hey, Tamar.
Hey, Mar.
I said Tamar.
Hey, Mar.
Tamar, Tamar. Potato, potato. Tomato, tomato.
That's like somebody calling me Tyrell and Tyrell. I mean, they say, hey, Tyrell. I say, who is that?
You're black, doesn't matter. Won't even get close to it. This is all that really matters.
No, hell no. That's like somebody just coming up.
The difference is like Antoine and Antonio. Or Anthony and Antonio. Those are two major differences.
No.
But Tyrell and Tyrell are like...
It's spelled completely different. There's a T-Y and a T-E.
No.
Ghetto.
Because Texas and Texas are still spelled the same. We just,
if somebody pronounced a Texas ass, we slapped it.
You just slapped me all when I was saying this. I was like, I'm in Texas! Get me the fuck out of Texas! But yeah, but back to the matter. We got sidetracked that either.
We did.
That lets you know that we have a hard ass time staying on track. Just bear with us. Right.
Either way, go laugh and enjoy the show. We're going to talk about, like you said, topics as much for as long as we can.
Let me try to stay on that one topic.
And we might get sidetracked or sidebar. Because this is casual conversation. We're not trying to be extremely structured or trying to be anybody else. We're just being ourselves at this point.
You basically hang out and talking with us.
That's all.
I'm drinking.
My drink is sitting somewhere around here. I'm probably going to be still sitting there the whole entire time.
I was drinking. I'm drinking. But yeah, so basically you hang out with two of your gay guy friends.
Yeah.
I put you on blast, by the way. I blogged about you just now.
I want to see you and everybody else.
I put you on blast.
Hey, as long as y'all spell my name right. Tyrell.
We'll spell it Tyrell. So I'm still saying Tyrell. But no, for real, don't spell my name right, though.
See? The shade.
No, because no matter how you spell it, you still say it the same way. Use Antoneo. No I. E. Right.
Come on, wardrobe change.
My cross was I had Mary backwards. I had to keep the mother forward.
The mother forward.
Use the mother forward. All right. So what is our topic for today, Sir
Our
Tyrell?
topic today is going to be, as of right now, would you date someone who has very little money, but is very truthful and very honest about how they feel and everything has to do with them? Or would you date someone who has no money? Did I say that right?
No. Would you date somebody with a lot of money who was basically a pimp and a whore,
A
liar, or would you date somebody with no money who was honest, faithful, devout to relationship, all that kind of good shit? Oh, I cuss a lot. All that kind of good shit. So,
Oh gosh.
for starters, this is so view for age. So I'm gonna start. I personally would date somebody who has a lot of money and is a big fat liar. Only under the circumstance if I had access to your money. Like if we had a joint bank account where all your money was in, what the fuck you want? I don't care. Because at the end of the day, I'm gonna go fuck I won't. And we'll both be happy. And when you are mostly needy, I'll be there. And when you
But that's crazy.
wait. So get my point.
Keep going.
So, so if you're emotionally needy and you're the punch, you need like sex and just a date to for mom's house and get married just for work images, blah blah blah. Basically, marriage benefits, whatever. I will eventually love you, and I will play the part until you put your hands on me. Solid shade. Next year, put solid shade thrown. Then we're good. But so, Kim, you go the opposite way.
I'm the opposite. I feel like I would date somebody who is not as wealthy and, truthful and appreciative of the small things in life. I feel like, everybody has to start somewhere. And if you are somebody who just was born into money, you have no appreciation, or a lot of people don't have the appreciation as far as I've experienced when it comes to not having to work for things. They don't appreciate the good and the bad. They're not, ever going to take anything or you for granted because they don't have that money.
That's your point. Keep going. Keep going. I mean, because I can debate that as well, saying that.
I mean, of course, it's going to be a debate because we are on two different standpoints, but I feel like.
But why, though? Like, honestly, why?
Because why wouldn't you want to work towards something together and appreciate it together? If you walk into a situation and somebody already has money, and even though you have access to everything, and even if they never put their hand on you, they're almost like pulling all the strings.
In a sense, I get that, but like, I'm broke. I'm sitting at home watching DVDs because bitch can't afford cable, and you at home watching DVDs because you can't afford cable. We decided to watch cable together. Bitch, I could do that about myself all over again. Like,
but is it doing bad or?
I mean, I get that. Is it doing bad or there's the emotional aspect of?
Right.
Well, I have someone who really loves me for me, who really cherishes me for me, who fills that void of I need love and they give it to me. I get that aspect.
But are you going to get that love from somebody who is just
love only goes so far? Love only goes so far though. That's my. If he's out doing his dirt, cheating, doing whatever the hell out of money, again, as long as I have access to his money, I can find real love and be able to stay in.
Okay, but what if him doing his dirt and you doing your dirt is on two opposite times, and when he come home, he needs you to be there, but that's the only time you got to do your dirt. Then what?
I'm working late.
Somebody's screwed, and it looks like you because I'm pulling all the strings.
Yeah, you know I'm screwed. I'm screwed one way or another. But I'm working late. I mean, but that's extremely circumstantial. But I get it towards proving your point.
Right.
But again, if I'm only available when he's not available, and vice versa, then it's gonna have to work some way. Then I'm gonna have to find a way to get my shit done when he's not available.
So you're gonna quit your job and just really live off this money?
I mean, if it's a joint bank account, you better goddamn believe I am.
Oh gosh. And then you're gonna go to the bank when they're gonna say, Antonio, it ain't happening.
Yeah, but that's you stupid bitches. Stupid bitches don't put money aside for the process. Smart bitches. He gives you 200, 100 it goes into the bank account.
Oh gosh. So it's awful.
I mean, but it's the truth though. Like, I don't want to have to. No, I'm not saying like this though, because it's going to sound completely shallow, and I don't sound like I'm backtracking on my point. I get the whole aspect of building something with someone. I get the aspect of the bond. That fucking dog scratched my goddamn. All right, sorry. Okay. The bitch gave me a piss when I came into his house today and saw this shit. And whatever. Okay, so it's wonderful having to build the foundation with somebody,
right?
Compared to coming into somebody else's foundation and only benefiting off of what they worked hard for. Both stories have worked in real life, i.e. and Nicole.
Bro, I would say both stories still work in real life. There's plenty of people who go through both situations.
True, but would I rather go through and grow together? Yeah, but my thing is like, either I end up good or bad. I just rather have the money aspect because money doesn't make you happy, but it makes life a little easier.
Until shit start getting fucked up.
Shit gets fucked up if you're a multi-fucking billionaire.
It does, but it really only gets fucked up and really destroys your life when you're a multi-billionaire. It's like if you took somebody who had $1 billion and never had to worry about any kind of money, and they go completely bankrupt and the money starts disappearing. They're gonna be so fucked up
because they're disappearing though. Because the aspect is poor versus broke. I mean, poor versus rich. So they always gonna be rich and they always gonna be poor in that aspect for the general purpose of the
But I'm talking about this particular relationship that you're going to say that you're going to be in.
Why are you trying to damn me so hard?
Are you going to
really?
I'm saying, are you going to jump from this relationship because it don't look the same, and you're going to go with somebody else if they got the money? They're going to say, well, all I need here, it's like coming into a house that's already built.
Elizabeth Taylor did it, and it worked just fine for her.
That's because the bitch, like you said, she got 200, and she put 100 to the side. And she was like,
she did.
Crazy. Oh, the money's running out.
Right. I would honestly I would in a situation like I would save the money, because again, people, and then of course taking to another aspect of the conversation, people change, emotions change, situation and lifestyle change.
That's very true.
He can have his money, he can do all his dirt, next thing you know, he has terminal cancer, and he needs me because I'm the one who's actually been there when he's been dogging me the fuck out the whole entire time. But it's like,
okay, so in that aspect, do you still stay?
Yeah, I'll stay.
But why?
Because the life insurance policy does, dumbass.
money. There it is again. Damn money.
It's because again we can in that moment we'll establish the bond. We will love each other. I will take care of him. I wipe his dirty ass.
Yeah, as he's dying.
Mind you, though, but the whole point of it, he was stepping out on me. He's the one lying to me.
Y'all were lying to each other.
No, I said I would lie to him if he was dying to me.
But I just said, if somebody was a liar and he's already lying, he's coming to the story. I'm going to lie to you. I'm going to cheat on you.
But I get your bank account.
Never have to write.
Well, you have money only, but again, conditional. Only if I have full and complete access to that account.
Ain't no fooling. I don't know anybody who's going to be that big of a fool.
I'm Donald Trump was because I want to Trump up to over half. My mom is called Ivana.
Ivana, Lord, yeah, she can't speak a lick of English, but the bitch is rich.
Bitch, she walked with half of Donald Trump. Bitch, half your balls, half your heart, half your soul, and half your company is in the hands of Ivana Trump. The bitch still didn't change her last name though.
She's not a fool.
She's still a Trump.
Yeah, she's not a fool.
So you think Trump Tower? You think?
But she said, I'm the first Trump.
This new bitch that came along. I don't know the fuck she is. But we got the child together.
Exactly. So let me school you on that. And when you have your child, you need to bring your child up and make your child take his money too. Because when I tell you that the son and the daughter's on board too.
Oh, he does have some. The son's his favorite, isn't it?
Yeah. Because he's the oldest. Well, now he got that little boy. Anyway, enough about Donald Trump with his two favorite names. Not too favorite. He's hair bugs. But I do like that Ivanka, his daughter. I like her. I do too. She's very business. Her mind is always on point. She's always on go.
I mean, no shade. Donald Trump ain't where he is for being stupid.
Oh, trust me.
He's not.
But the shenanigans that he give out now is because he already has people who back him. So whenever he messes up, he's like, I got it. Like Oprah says, surround yourself with the kind of people that you want to be like. When you groom your children to be successful, you make sure they stay right there.
Right in that circle. Family, I know your family 50 years.
So when I act a fool, I already know, hey, my family got it. They got it.
But but still, she's almost like the Hilton sister that Paris with Nikki Hilton.
Yeah.
She's very much like Nikki Hilton. Yeah. She's very much like she comes to the names with the family, but she's very much about the field with the sidetrack right now.
We are, and I was trying to go back. Because now he's talking about money and rich people and people who we ain't gonna meet right now.
I'm glad to say right now.
Yeah, I'm trusting me. I'm speaking it to you.
Because I would love to meet Paris. Like, here's what the fuck's wrong with you.
I just want to meet her and party with her because the bitch party hard.
I got to party with Ricky with a baby.
Joking.
I like to drink at home.
I just want to be a dumb blonde. I just want to be just do stuff and be like, oops.
You want to be a dumb blonde?
Yeah. Just for one day. Just oops. Sorry.
This bitch been living 33 years of double blonde. And now.
Oh gosh. I can't with you today. Damn it.
I would be a dumb blonde.
I do. Just for one day.
Shit. But.
Which means that it's never going to happen.
No. Again, 33 years.
It ain't going to happen.
33.
Because I ain't got no hair. This ain't never turning blonde.
I see 16 inches of white yak. Okay. So.
Oh gosh. So as y'all see, we get sidetracked very easy. But we try to bring it back.
I'm going to bring it back. So, but of course, but your point, let's hit some more pounds about like, until the one point you have that they love you, they'll be there. Other than that,
no, but I mean, if you appreciate and support each other, it's like you will work harder to keep it together. Because if you have a lot of people, like a lot of situations, you have somebody who have a little more than the other person when you come into a situation. But if you both come in close to having almost the same thing and you grow, it strengthens your relationship. It makes you want to work through things with somebody. You know, so many people give up so easy these days.
I don't believe that aspect.
Why not?
Because if we both came into a relationship saying, I got 51%, you got 49%. If shit goes down, I'm like, bitch, I need you. Because I'm on the same level as you are for the most part, give or take 2 or 3 points, and bitch, you're on your own. And when somebody comes in saying, I got 70%, you have 30%, but it's usually I have 70% because I'm financially stable.
Right.
But the 30% is like, bitch, yeah, you're stable, but you have no one that loves you, no one that understands you, no one who's willing to deal with your bullshit, no one who knows how to make sure that everything in your world is okay, to where my 30 does become more important than your 70, because once you've gone without me,
but why would
you need a maid, a butler, and a driver to do what I do.
Well, then at that point, then it turns into your situation, because now you got to support my black ass.
Not financially.
Shit, if you got 70, I got 30%, I need to maintain this lifestyle. And since you got more money, I need to get paid. See, he'll take it, but he's not going to give that.
No. No, I won't take it. That's what I'm mumbling about. Like,
why would you? But you wouldn't take the. You would give the 70% so that I had more, so that I would have to support you.
No, you have me confused right now. I'm confused right now.
Drunk.
I'm not drunk. I'm just because your 70 being finances, my 30 being my finances, but what makes my 30 more than your 70 is you get to compensate emotionally for provide an environment,
right? Which
then becomes more than your 70 financially. So you being rich versus my being less rich,
right?
But me being to make it an equal household to where your 5149 they can easily go, but I need the money. He needs what I can give him to make him feel better about it.
But you can be replaced.
No. That's why people are still single, because it's easy. It's hard to find that one person that really stick by you when you're getting a bunch of bullshit.
It's hard to find somebody to stick by you, but it ain't hard to have several people that will stick by you. So you be around for 2 or 3 days and I take care of you.
But then you get tired of having to run around with all these people. Like take
that ain't necessary.
Take Ice and Coco. When Ice and Coco initially got together, I don't think Ice would be faithful with Coco.
Trust me, I know.
But now she's the only one. Because again, she had to.
But that's a lot of celebrities that we see.
That's a lot of people.
Now, a lot of celebrities that we see live their lives in public. Like we were talking about the one particular couple who There is no match to this.
There is no match, but you're talking about there's three options for me. Yeah, they well, not for me in particular, but there's three options for me, but yet there's only one me that eliminates the hassle of having to deal with three different people, three different personalities, three different schedules.
But if everybody thought like that, then why is there some people who are cheating in relationships break over infidelity?
Because they're mismanaged. Like, if I would, my dream boyfriend, this is my dream boyfriend.
Okay.
Financially stable. We all want to be financially stable because it makes life a little easier. Mm-hmm. But as far as emotionally, not too emotional, but emotional enough to where he's like, he's like, I'm thinking about you. Not like, oh, babe, what are you doing? How are you? Where are you going? Who are you with?
So you want somebody emotional but not knowing?
Yes.
Right.
I want somebody who's open to different experiences. Mm-hmm. Okay, well, I feel like going to Thai food instead of Chinese tonight. It's not the same, a little different. Somebody gets scared about small shit like that. He'd be like, all right, let's go. Mm-hmm. I'm like, babe, I don't know relationship. He's like, okay, why? Because I personally understand that a lot of things are carnal and very lustful. Right. It's not like it really means anything. It's just acting on something. So if I see some guy, my perfect guy's like, listen, you do your dirt, be safe, don't bring shit back to me. And it is possible because all they want is the initial of just doing it to get out their system.
But wouldn't that be dealing with three more people?
No.
Why not? If you
I'm not doing some bitches. He is.
But I'm talking about if you just, because in your initial statement, you said if he's doing his dirt, you're going to do your dirt. And if somebody brings you, I want a relationship, you're not going to sit your ass at home and read a book at night.
I would. Well, on Monday and Wednesday. On Monday and Wednesday. But I mean,
so that means 5 more days.
I mean, no,
but you could be spending off somebody's chandelier.
But that doesn't mean that you will, though.
No, but there's an opportunity for you, and I don't know many people to say I have the opportunity,
right?
But I'm not going to take advantage of it.
It's allowing someone to be who they authentically are and loving them for who they are. So because most people come to a relationship. One of the biggest fears is being confined in a relationship, right? And I get that. So my thing is, I have a saying. I'm like a bird in a cage. You lock the door, I want to get out. Leave the door open, I'm sit right there. Right. I just need to know. So I give them an option saying, you know what, you're a bird in a cage coming into a relationship. But if at any chance you want to roam outside this cage, right, you have that opportunity to. Doesn't mean you will though. Right. Doesn't mean I will. Right. But that needs to be. That's why I'm like. So that's why I'm like, and that's why they're probably out there because people aren't the one guy or the guys who they're cheating with. Aren't able to be that one guy saying, no, I'm able to fulfill what you need because I understand who you are, compared to them saying, I give you what you want, what you need for this portion of segment of your life. And that's why they're out there doing their dirt all the damn time. And so eventually they grow up past it, realizing that they have something stable. So now they only have something, not only are they financially stable, but they're stable at home because me understanding who you are, your bullshit, all your lies and stuff, except say, you do your dirt and now we'll do my dirt when I need to, understanding that at some point in time, if it was really going to work, with maturity, it'll work. And if it doesn't, it doesn't. Right. So I'm not going to be at home broke with my husband or my boyfriend or my lover who's broke. And the only thing we could do is barely scrape together 2 pennies or Chinese food takeout.
But that's when you work towards something so that it's not scraping pennies together for the rest of your life.
So you hope. Because nothing's guaranteed. One of your early points.
Nothing is guaranteed.
One of your early points. His money can go. And y'all can gain money, but his money can stay, and y'all can never get any money.
And that's true, and that's when you got to go back to the drawing board and say, look, motherfucker, this ain't working.
No, but here's what I'm better off. Because not only does he understand his bullshit, I love him for who he is, back to my bullshit on the side, that with his money, I can whatever it's decided, so his money go away. His money go, ding, 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 bitch, we got a winner.
Oh, gosh, no. Oh, gosh,
so his money go away.
No, and I'm a huge advocate for all kinds of relationships. Open, threesomes, monogamy, all of the above. But I think what it all boils down to is the communication. You have to communicate from the beginning the kind of person that you already know that you are, what are your strengths and weaknesses, accept those things and allow somebody else the choice to deal with them.
But in that one statement, you prove both of our points.
That's the whole point. We got to prove both points.
That was the point of the proof. And I'm the bitch who's drunk. The point wasn't the group of points.
But I still feel like me particularly would be with somebody. I mean, that doesn't change. I still feel the way that I feel. But like I said, communication is the key in both situations. I feel like I would probably have somebody who would communicate that more to me, straightforward. Hey, I ain't got a lot, but you probably have somebody. Well, I know he's cheating. He ain't never said it to me, but I just know. So he's doing his dirt. I'm gonna do my dirt too. He's already lying to you. So why would we have to communicate with you?
But again, that's what I say. You have to love him for who he is, where he is, at the point in which he is.
Okay, so at what point is your breaking point if you're in that situation?
When his money starts to go away.
Oh gosh.
I mean, because
so you basically
because honestly, no, because if
but what if his money starts to go away 15 years in the relationship?
If his money goes away, and then see what happens then, honestly.
I would say, but then by then you have grown to love and appreciate every good and bad thing about this person.
Guess what though? But once his money goes away, he stops being the ass he is because he knows he can't fall back on that anymore.
Okay, so then the money goes away and you got used to dealing with this money, and now it's like, oh my God, he really loves me. But do you leave because he just loves you because he broke now?
Okay, what's that Tyler Perry movie with Angela Bassett? No. It was the black girl and the black guy and the buddy in the Hamptons. But Angela Bassett was the mother. The father was, and you know who was talking about. Right?
I know what you're talking about. I can't remember the name.
They were just smart because he took her family money. Then they went bankrupt. And when they got back together, then she's like, "If you think I'm stupid, I got a whole nest egg to the side."
Oh, the mother, yeah. She's not crazy.
Exactly. So that's the whole point right there.
But she knew that her husband loved her.
Yes, and no saying that he won't love me, but he's just a liar.
And they started off together. They started those things together.
No, that was her family money. He married into her family money, took it, trying to invest it, made bad investments. And so now she had the money at the end. She's like, I had a nest egg. And she's like, Dr. King, you didn't handle that easy. You were smart when you're smart, but you were dumb now. So let's see if you get smart again. Oh, but again, it's about putting it. If it happens to where 15 years down the line, I fall in love with him and he realizes all the shit that happened, and then I was the one who stood by him the entire time, that should he build him corner back up, he's more likely going to be faithful again. And if he's not, we'll repeat the cycle again and I'll still be okay because what? I got a nest egg to the side.
Hot mess.
It's not hot mess. It's true.
I mean, I hear you and understand. I appreciate your point because there are people out there who feel like both of us. They feel the exact same way that both of us feel.
I'm shallow, basically,
and drunk.
Not completely.
Because that's usually how it goes. Somebody who marries into money don't just sit around the house and be shallow and drunk.
No. My goal is to be a Jewish white woman, but
yeah. See, I want to be the devil. I want to be a Jewish white woman.
That's my goal, like to be the Jewish white woman. But no, it's like I'm ambitious enough to have my own goals.
Right.
I understand that money begets money.
Right.
And sometimes hard work. Sometimes hard work begets money. But again, life is based off of opportunity, preparation, and faith.
Right.
What's not real smart?
Just a little bit. I do. Yeah.
Lord.
Oh gosh.
But yeah,
I'm having to sip.
Yeah. Get your piece. Go ahead. Oh wait.
No, go ahead.
There's a big ass liquor on that glass. Don't you know that, right? So I know that drink was good.
What the hell is this?
It is
cantaloupe.
The cantaloupe.
Honeydew.
One of the bitches. Pineapple.
Is it mango?
Mango.
Watermelon. And vodka. And
a whole fucking lot of vodka.
What you call it? Flavored water thingy.
It is a strawberry watermelon. Water flavor. Inside the vodka to give it some kind of and some peach soda. Well, peach tonic water kind of soda kind of thing.
Sounds like drunk punch.
Sounds a good time to be had by all.
You find the recipe.
Go to Let's Talk with Tyrell and Antoneo. You find the recipe.
Yeah.
I was high instead of drunk, which you have a food recipe with that as well.
And it's gonna say flavored water thingy.
No,
And you're gonna have to figure it out.
No.
I think he's calling it seltzer water, but it's flavored water thingy.
No, it's not flavored. It is. I have it from Walmart. It was a great value brand. We bought on the budget for right now. Clearly see our stack.
Yes, come on, ladies, praise dancing in the back on the wall.
Come on, hoes. Come on. Here, little plugs. Come on his side. Yeah, one on mine. But yeah, if I was, in a different state of mind, you'd probably have like a sweet and sour chicken from scratch, white rice and broccoli menu.
He trying to feed y'all.
I'm trying to feed me, kid.
Yeah.
I love y'all, but y'all ain't here. I'm here, and I'm on.
Yeah, me too. And
you just had free chicken tenders from Publix.
I'm not gonna eat. I'm just saying I'm here. I'm not hungry.
You better not be. You just
Clearly, I need to lose a few pounds, so I need to be starving at this point.
You can't starve ahead.
You tried it.
I tried. I did. Love you. All right, so that's 30 minutes. That's enough talk with Tyrell and Antonio. Catch you next time.
It's been real.
It's been real. That's your tagline, bitch. It's been real.
Yeah.